In this video, I'm going to show you the only way to play meme coins in 2025 and what you must do to make money in the new market. The market has changed. You need to be aware of this. You need to watch the video and you need to be aware so you can profit. See you inside. Okay guys, so the only way to play meme coins in 2025, let's get right into it. So the coins I've caught in the past, just so you know I'm serious. Lofi, I caught it at 1 million market cap, so all the way down here, and it ran all the way to 240 million. Toshi, I caught at 5 million market cap, it ran all the way to 950 nearly. And Newt, I caught Newt at 700k, it ran all the way to 24 million. So I've caught a few others as well, but I'm not going to give you all of them right now. It's just going to take too much time. These are the main three I've caught. I've made a lot of money on. Okay, so what's the first thing you guys have to understand about how to play meme coins? It's pure PvP. That's the brutal truth. Meme coins do not create new wealth. You win by outperforming other traders. In order to profit, you must be better than other people. And it's really funny because meme coins have the illusion. They have the illusion of being PvE. PvE means player v everyone. So everyone's together, everyone's working together. And it's because people don't take profit. So once people take profit, you'll realize this game is ruthlessly PvP, player v player, right? And it's important to be aware of this before we start anything. So a lot of the time here, the money moves up the pyramid. So you have dumb retail, exit liquidity, you have smart retail, you have insiders, KOLs, and marketers, then you have the team. And the team always make the most money. The team almost never lose money. So if you ever hear a team saying, we lost money, they're bullshitting you, they're lying to you. Insiders, KOLs, marketers, these guys make a lot of money. And then you get smart retail, and then you got the exit liquidity. So that's really what happens here. The money has to go from somewhere. It goes from someone's pocket to someone else's pocket. And this doesn't mean it happens instantly, right? Because you have the illusion of it being PvE. But in a bear market, when people lose a lot of money, you will quickly realize it is brutally PvP, okay? So the fundamental law, be early. This is the most important thing. Being early equals minimal downside and massive upside. You need to be maximizing for this. It's essential for you to understand that you need buyers to come in after you. You need buyers to come in after you. Otherwise, you're not going to make any money. So fundamental principles. Be early. The coin has to have good marketing. These are essential. Why being early is important? It means less people can dump on you because less people got in before you. Why good marketing? Because you want people to buy in after you. So good marketing means that they'll be able to bring liquidity into the coin and you will make money. That's the only way you make money. So think about Bitcoin. Think about all of the people in Bitcoin that made a bag of Bitcoin. They made the money because they got in before all of these new narratives and marketing came about, before the ETFs, before the institutional adoption, before Michael Saylor, before Trump launching his meme coin, before all of these people. Some people got into Bitcoin, they held, they profited massively. Meme coins are the same game, just on a much smaller time frame, okay? So this is an example of getting it early. So this is me, actually. I got in here, 5 million. I held it all the way. Well, I took profits, actually, so along the way. Actually, I sold a lot of it too early, but that's besides the point. Take intra-cycle profits. So the crucial difference to last cycle. Previous cycles, buying and holding coins was actually super easy. You could just pick up a coin in the bear market, safely hold them to the bull market, and then you'd simply sell them at the top of the bear market and you'd be done. This is a lot harder to do now because most coins don't even last the duration of the bull market. So an example of this is Memes AI. This lasted 2 months and it fucking topped. You got Ponke only lasted maybe 4 months, and this was more out, shilling it loads. So you got to take intra-cycle profits. You got to cycle the profits into stable coins or native coins, and then you want to put these into new coins. So that's essentially what you want to be optimizing for now. Join high-quality alpha groups. You guys thought I was going to give you a load of technical information, didn't I? No, I'm going to give you what you need to hear. I'm going to give you the fundamental principles that are actually going to help you in the long run. You can't play this game solo anymore. Before you could, but the game has changed. The landscape has changed so much. The market's moving so quickly. We have AI tools now. We have, quants coming into the space. You need to join new groups because you have to rely on other people, and other people have to rely on you. So relying on yourself, you only have one brain and two sets of eyes. Having more people around you, finding stuff is super, super easy. This is what I've done as well. And I just made an abstract trading group, so you guys can join that. It's on my Twitter. Let me give you my Twitter handle. Didn't write it in here. Join it. That's my Twitter handle. Give me a follow, okay? Focus on new chains. They offer the best asymmetry. So a new chain like Abstract offers the best asymmetrical upside due to low competition, emerging narratives, strong future liquidity inflows, and you're literally getting in early by doing this. So chains like Hype EVM are definitely also worth looking into. And it's not that you can't succeed on Base or Sol. It's just that it's become increasingly more difficult as there is more competition now. So it's a lot harder. Building your unique edge. This is the best thing you can do. So build an edge on a chain that you're deep inside. So I have done this for Abstract, and I'm going to explain to you how I did this. So I'm a deep member of the community. Firstly, I was in there second day. I'm like an OG. I was in there the first day. I've met everyone in person. I went to Dubai Token 2049. I went to the Pudgy House events. I met all of the founders, the developers. I even went to Miami. I was there for another reason, but I met Luca Netz while I was there, and he's the founder of Abstract. I met the co-founder as well. I talked to him about it. I'm very well connected, and this is where my edge is. And you got to think to yourself, compare myself to you. How are you going to beat me on Abstract? I mean this in the nicest way possible. But how are you going to compete with me on Abstract if I literally have a direct line to the founder and the co-founder? You're not. So start networking, get in the private groups, start giving value, okay? You must find your own edge. This is my edge. It doesn't have to be your edge. Like you can have edges like bots, information asymmetry, narrative hunting. Like there are other edges you can have. So you can have better tech. You can be a better trader than me. You can be more locked in than me. I'm pretty locked in, but I'm not super locked in. I like to go out with my friends, sometimes go for dinner, play some tennis, these kind of things. So if you're more locked in than me, you have an edge over me. You just got to find your edge, okay? So I'll tell you about the best trader I know. I'm not going to say his name. Best trader I know locks himself in his room. He locks himself in his room. He does not leave his room. He does not have GF or dates. He does not go to gym. He does not see friends that often. He orders in food and doesn't cook. He stays in his flat in Dubai. And if you're watching this video, you know I'm talking about you, and maybe some other people know who I'm talking about. This guy's a Chad. He's one of the best traders I know. I would love to interview with him one day for my YouTube. We'll see if he wants to. I think he wants to stay anon though. But this is literally what he does. You are competing against this guy. So good luck, okay? Or you can just copy him and become like him, okay? It's not for free. Got to put in the work. This guy puts in the fucking work. Look how much he sacrificed. Okay, maybe you guys thought you were going to come on here and get some like special trick. I want you guys to actually win. Like you guys realize I actually care about my community. I have an incentive to see you guys win. I want you guys to win because I want you to be there with me and support me in the future. Okay, so having rich supporters is far better than having broke supporters and a broke community. So I want you guys to win. So I'm giving you the truth. It's not for free. Relying on other people's calls can work, but in general, if you want to make the big money, you have to put in the work yourself. Understand you must work, network, and increase your skill in order to compete. I've been trading since 2020. That's like 5 years now. I got mentored by a professional banker who's a professional trader for like 16 years. I was like one of his most successful mentees. So, I built my edge over time. It doesn't come for free, right? So, summary, network aggressively. Join high quality groups. Focus on new chains. Build your unique edge, and you got to put in the work. Let's fucking get it. Bye-bye, guys.